And increasing the circulation of the blood to the skin keeps the skin nourished, so that can slow down aging. 15 minutes high-intensity interval of training a day will cause a release of the human growth hormone, which remains active for 24 hours. Now that's a bargain. Everything we need, God has supplied in our body. We just need to know how to access it. Muscle knows no age, so whether you're 8 or 80, you can have a strong, fit body. And I believe that it's very important for us to prepare for our latter years.
This is Barbara O'Neill, an Australian health teacher who's known worldwide for her focus on our body's natural healing potential. She's famous for her natural remedies, herbs, and exercises that aim to bring out the best in our body. She believes that anyone can become their own doctor if given the required knowledge the way it should be given.
You see, I believe everyone should be their own doctor, because only you know how you feel, only you know what you've been through, only you know how your body responds or reacts to different things.
Today, we will learn from her ancient wisdom and explore some remedies, foods, herbs, and exercises that can make you look years younger. According to Barbara, these remedies have been suppressed and ignored for far too long, but not now, because we are going to uncover them all. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to take some health notes. To start off, anti-aging is essentially a healing process, a natural healing process that your body possesses. Depending upon your environmental circumstances, what you do, what you eat, and when you eat it, this process is either accelerated or suppressed. Now, you can try to accelerate it by doing certain things. At night, when you are sleeping, specifically from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m., your body experiences what Barbara O'Neill calls rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Our body produces a lot of hormones during that time, one of which is melatonin, or, according to Barbara, your fix and rejuvenate nighttime hormone.
Melatonin is called your fix and rejuvenate nighttime hormone. That in those hours, that's when healing accelerates. Brain, our whole body experiences rest, rejuvenation, renewal.
Barbara offers various methods, exercises, and herbs for increasing the production and release of these hormones in our bodies whenever we need them. The first way is to adopt HIIT exercise, short for high-intensity interval training exercises. According to Barbara, 15 minutes of this type of exercise a day can lead to a massive production of rejuvenation hormones. So, if you don't have much time on your hands for exercise, no worries. It also releases human growth hormones, which activate hormone-sensitive lipase, an enzyme that breaks down fat cells. So, you'll no longer look fat. In addition to that, HIIT exercise can also prevent the loss of your lung capacity. As Barbara tells us, according to the Framingham Heart Study, many people lose a significant percentage of lung capacity by age 50, so it can give you a pretty good edge over those who don't practice HIIT training, as it can be just as effective as long runouts but in less time.
So no wonder by the age of 50, many have lost 40% of their lung capacity. The study showed that by the age of 80, most had lost 60% of their lung capacity. Remember oxygen, the most vital element needed for life? Well, and that's where we get it, through our lungs.
Rebounding, a form of HIIT training on a mini-trampoline, defies gravity, causing strength building in the entire body. Just 1 minute of this exercise a day activates the lymphatic system for that entire day, also leading to better protein processing in the body and overall stability. But probably the most beneficial of all these is the anti-aging mechanism that is induced by HIIT training. According to Barbara, human growth hormone increases blood circulation to the skin, which not only makes you look younger and fairer, but also leads to anti-aging, a natural mechanism that works against aging.
The human growth hormone also increases the circulation of the blood to the skin. Now, the effect of this is it slows down aging.
Now, Barbara's next piece of advice may sound negligible and not important enough, but it's one of those things that you really need to focus on. According to Barbara, frequent laughter can lead to longevity and can also help you look younger. We often hear about how people age due to their worries, but in today's society, the importance of mental health is often neglected, As she says,
"What else can help is laughter. No wonder the proverb says a merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit dries up the bones."
according to her, everything we hear, see, smell, and taste impacts our brain and influences our decisions in many ways. She tells us that we have more control over our actions and words than we realize. By forgiving more and choosing our words carefully, we can affect our feelings, which in turn affect how we look. Choosing positive and encouraging words is crucial, because only then can we really reveal our inner state, and only then can we really look like our real selves. Here as she tells a story of a patient and how little things affect us.
Her emotions go down that panic pathway. She doesn't realize what's happening. And then as the days go by, she starts to panic more and more, even at little things that don't seem to be very big. The psychiatrist says, "We found the cause of all your problems. You get panic attacks. You will need to be on medication, probably for the rest of your life." When she goes home, her mother says, "What did he say?" "He said, I get panic attacks." "What does that do to the pathway?" That puts a little bit of Rio in there. "He said, I'll be on panic attack medication for the rest of my life."
Barbara dispels the misconception that there's no connection between your mind and how you look and feel. And we can tell you that even following this one simple piece of advice can add many years to your life. Next up, we are going to talk about sunlight, what Barbara refers to as sunshine. She lists its many benefits, such as fighting cancer and strong bones that lead to better body stability. But what concerns us most today is how it affects our mood and appearance, and how it leads to longevity. According to her, sunlight helps us sleep better at night, as it sends signals to our mind about the day and night cycle through our eyes. Sleeping better at night leads to an increased production of rejuvenating hormones, which leads to better blood circulation to our skin. We end up looking fairer this way, and as Barbara stresses, it plays a very crucial role in the goodness of our mood. A good mood, of course, leads to better mental health, and so it becomes a cycle. You see how everything she advises leads to each other, and how it's all connected? But that's not all. Next, we have 7 anti-aging foods directly suggested by Barbara herself. In addition to the already presented advice, if you add these to your diet, which we really suggest you do, you'll see the natural magic happen. These are all hand-picked, natural-growing things, meant to heal you holistically. They are guaranteed to give you longevity and a life you will love. Get ready to take some notes here if you are serious about your health. The first on our list of foods are leafy greens, and it's not very surprising since nature is green. Barbara calls these the powerhouses of energy and nutrients. They are packed with vitamins A, C, and K, and are also rich in minerals like calcium, iron, fibers, and antioxidants. They also help support a healthy immune system, strong bones, and may even reduce cancer risk. Barbara suggests aiming for 2-3 cups of leafy greens per week to reap the full benefits.
Let me tell you, leafy greens are like nature's little powerhouses. Packed with goodness, they're backed by solid research and science. These greens are rich in vitamins A, C, K.
You can get very creative in how you consume these, as there are various varieties: kale, spinach, and collard, just to name a few. You can enjoy these in salads or shakes, or even in soups and stews. The options are endless here. Next are legumes, such as lentils, beans, peas, and peanuts. Barbara calls these the powerhouses of healing. They offer a complete plant-based protein source and numerous healing properties. Barbara emphasizes here that meat and chicken are not always the best sources of protein, as many researchers and experts suggest.
Our second food, one of Mother Nature's most potent and undervalued healing foods, is the mighty legume family.
The detoxifying abilities of legumes also help flush out our toxins, while their high fiber content promotes optimal digestion. Additionally, legumes are also rich in essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which can reverse inflammation and chronic diseases. For women, beans and lentils are a great source of folate, iron, and other nutrients crucial for reproductive health. Another food that you should consider adding to your diet is nuts and seeds, or as Barbara calls them, nature's nutrient bombs. These are jam-packed with heart-healthy fats, proteins, fibers, vitamins, and minerals, acting as nutrient bombs to fuel your body and mind. Research indicates that they can lower heart disease risk, improve cholesterol levels, and aid weight management. They also contain antioxidants that fight inflammation and protect cells from damage. Barbara suggests enjoying a handful, 1-2 ounces daily for optimal health. Next on our list of healthy foods is what Barbara calls brain-boosting superfoods or blueberries. These are actually a gift from nature for preserving brain health. Rich in antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds like anthocyanins and flavonoids, they protect brain cells and improve memory, focus, and cognitive function. They even help suppress neurological degeneration, detoxifying the body and flushing out heavy metals and toxins. Barbara suggests aiming for 1 cup of blueberries daily, fresh or frozen. The choice is yours. Next up, we have some fish advice for you. It won't be fishy, don't worry. Barbara suggests having some fatty fish, what she calls nature's anti-inflammatory, at least twice a week. Fatty fish, including wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and trout, are abundant in omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, and DHA. These natural anti-inflammatories combat inflammation, making them effective for conditions like arthritis, Crohn's disease, and lupus. They also contain vitamin D, selenium, and other nutrients essential for bone health, immune function, and thyroid support. Omega-3s even regenerate damaged nerves and tissues.
For far too long, the medical establishment has kept you blind to the incredible therapeutic properties found in the omega-3 fatty acids in these fish. While they push their toxic anti-inflammatory drugs, the truth is that omega-3s are nature's own anti-inflammatories.
Moving on, we have just 2 more foods for you. Our next food, turmeric, with its active compound curcumin, has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. This golden spice can prevent joint pain, reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and even improve brain function while protecting against neurodegenerative diseases and oxidative stress. Barbara suggests adding turmeric powder to your meals or taking it as a supplement with black pepper for better absorption. You can aim for just 1 teaspoon per day. Barbara finally suggests probiotic-rich foods, especially for unlocking gut health and vitality. These are Mother Nature's probiotic powerhouses like sauerkraut, kimchi, dairy-free kefir, and kombucha, and are essential for gut health. These actually contain beneficial bacteria that boost immunity, aid digestion, and positively influence mental health. These foods undo the damage caused by antibiotics and processed foods, recovering the health of your gut and improving overall well-being. Barbara suggests making probiotics a daily part of your life for a healthier you.
By embracing these natural probiotic foods and supplements, you can experience reduced bloating, improved digestion, and a fortified immune system. They undo the damage done by years of antibiotic abuse and processed foods, helping you reclaim your vitality.
And we are not done yet, because now we have some self-help and care advice from Barbara to ensure that you don't miss out anywhere. One of the most talked about aspects of aging is, of course, hair loss, and Barbara has got you covered there as well. But it's really important to know what to prevent before you can begin to treat a problem. Barbara strictly advises not to use hair dyes, chemical straighteners, and perming solutions, as they can damage hair follicles and lead to hair loss. Another thing that you need to take care of is the physical stress on your hair, as tight hairstyles like braids can also pull and damage hair follicles.
I have also seen in some areas where people braid their hair really, really tightly. You'll often see that they've got hair loss around here where you've got that weight. You've got that constant weight on the hair, which can really just keep pulling the hair out, and then the follicles are damaged.
In addition to physical stress, high levels of mental stress can also trigger hair loss in some individuals. And lastly, low amounts of iron in the blood are also a cause, so keep your eyes out for that.
Sometimes high stress, if someone goes through a very stressful situation, one of the reactions can be hair loss.
We really hope you are taking notes here so you don't forget these things. But now that we have precautions out of the way, we can move on to some fun treatments suggested by Barbara. Being your own doctor is fun, but only when you know exactly what you should be doing. Health is wealth, guys. Don't forget that. Barbara suggests taking good care of your hydration and diet. Try to consume food that's rich in iron, and also regulate your sleeping routine. Another really important thing that you shouldn't forget is cayenne pepper. This vegetable has a wide range of benefits, but what it also does very well is increase the production of hydrochloric acid in the stomach so that the extra iron you consume gets absorbed properly. This has been said enough times already, But since we are talking about health issues here, and health should be taken seriously, we think it's worth repeating. Barbara again suggests taking good care of your physical and mental stress. She also suggests taking a magnifying glass to the supermarket. Now you might wonder why I would do that. Well, you have to be careful about a very specific ingredient used in many shampoos. Barbara suggests staying away from sodium lauryl sulfate, a chemical that results in hair loss. Not many people know about it, but now you know, so be wary.
Sodium lauryl sulfate is what causes the foaming action in most shampoos. And sodium lauryl sulfate kills the hair follicles. So we don't want our hair follicles to die. So it's important to take a magnifying glass into the supermarket with you and have a look for sodium lauryl sulfate.
Now lastly, if you are a woman, hormonal fluctuations, such as those experienced during menopause, can also contribute to your hair loss. What Barbara suggests in this case is to use natural progesterone cream to balance hormones and reduce heavy menstrual bleeding. Since you have made it this far, before we round off the video, we have a few last tips for you. Barbara recalls being asked various times about things like what toothpaste to use, so we'll tell you. She suggests alternatives to traditional toothpaste, such as sodium bicarbonate or charcoal. Just be sure to rinse your mouth with sodium bicarbonate and water after meals. She also uses a mixture of coconut oil, castor oil, and rosemary essential oil for massaging the scalp and hair once or twice a week. Just leave it in for as long as possible before washing it out with a natural shampoo, and you are good to go. Barbara advises keeping our environment clean, as it plays a significant role in our health. She suggests removing toxic products from your home and looking for natural cleaning and personal care alternatives. She further suggests investing in air and water filters and limiting EMF exposure. By creating a cleaner and healthier environment, you enable your body to focus on healing and rejuvenation. The very last tip we will leave with you today is to spend time in nature. Barbara suggests practicing earthing or grounding and embracing natural light. These practices can amplify the healing potential of natural remedies by connecting you with nature's frequencies. If today's health advice from Barbara was even a little bit useful to you, please consider tapping that thumbs up button and subscribing to join us on this health journey. Little to no effort from you can help us reach more people like you and spread awareness. We hope you enjoyed your time with us, and we'll see you next time.